minutes to sew. I think I just had my time of the month last week, and I think I'm in that tired cycle part of it because I just want to sleep. I don't want to wake up in the morning. I just want to sleep and curl under my blanket. So again, this challenge is making this worthwhile because without the challenge, I wouldn't be here. If you're new here, you don't know, I've challenged myself to sew every day for 15 minutes, at least 15 minutes. And that is because I always say that I don't have time. I'm a busy mom, a coach, I'm in a relationship, full-time working, kid has practice, I have to take care of the home. And it's very easy to put sewing and anything for myself on the back burner. So this challenge is my way to put myself first. And these lives are my accountability, so I have to show up for 15 minutes at least. So I'm starting very late today. Luckily, I'll start work from home today, so I'm not necessarily pressed to get the child up and get out the house. So that works in my favor. And had that have not been the case, probably, hopefully, would have gotten up a little earlier. So let's get started. Yesterday, I had to turn these things inside out. I don't like this step. So when we're doing the actual one, I'm going to change this one because it was dumb to me. They had you sew right sides together and then turn it in right side out. And this was too narrow. So on the next pattern, when I do the actual one, I'm going to make this bigger. And I think my fabric was also a little too thick, so that didn't help me turn it right side out. So, but when I do the actual one, I will, one, make it not as small, not as skinny, and two, I will leave an edge to turn it right side out or something. Or I'll just do the tube, and when I turn it right side out, I will hand stitch one edge closed so it's a nice clean finish. Something, because I don't like this. This is where I had it to the loop turner, and both of them have it, so now it's all messy and gross. Am I going to do another one? No, because it's a mock-up, and I will just live with it, but it's not cute at all. And it's also on the back, so I don't care that much, but it's not cute. Don't like it. All right, so I'm going to press these, and then we're going to get into it. Oh. Nope, that's not the password. Here we go. Start timer for 15 minutes. Start it. All right, so pressing these. Just flat. Yeah, I don't like that. That's ugly. See, this vest's supposed to be nice and crisp, and that is not nice and crisp. That is gross. Gross. All right. Do, 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 do. All right. So that is pressed. And today's step, I think we'll be able to get through. We have to sew the back pieces together, the center back, and the, with these tabs to the side seam. Just so you're in the loop, this is what we're working on. A mock-up for this one. So I'm doing the back pieces. So we've already sewn the darts here earlier this week. Oh, I didn't press that. Let me press that right now, shall we? Let me press it right now. We're gonna press. Let's do it correctly. Honestly, real correct would be getting my one for darts, but that's another table. I don't feel like it. No, let's not do that. Let's do this correctly. Let's do this correctly. I'm gonna go to the table and get it. Really hope there's no spider on there. Be careful. Okay. I'm just checking for spider webs. Okay, so this is what we use to press darts. And that is because this point right here, it helps you not squish the dart point. So, how am I going to turn this? Turn it this way. And I will put my dart. Let's see, back y'all up. And I'll put my dart point at this point. And press towards the middle. Love a crisp press. All right. Same thing on this side. Pinning towards, or pressing excess towards the middle. This one didn't come out as great, so we're gonna redo it. This one didn't want to participate. Pressed. You see how it gives the body like a little curve? It's not just flat. That's the purpose of darts. She got a real curved back then. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. And then we are pinning these guys. What do the instructions say? Here we go. Place the left tab. I don't know which one is the left tab. I'm just gonna follow the pictures. I'm a picture follower, guys. Short one goes on this side. What does my pattern say? So it's here. Here. And you guys can see, I think. And this will go here. This will go here. Place the left tab to the left princess seam edge on the back piece between the notches. Place the right tab to the right princess seam edge to the back piece between the notches. Pin and baste the tabs in place. I've already told you I don't like basting. We're just gonna pin it and let that be that. Okay, but also I have to remember that I took off some seam allowance, so it is no longer 1/2 inch in my seam allowance because I had to cut it. I cut it before I blah, 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 blah. I accidentally trimmed it too early because I sewed around all 4 edges when I shouldn't have. So I have to remember to account for that loss when pinning these. So I'm not going to put them all the way to the edge, but I am going to put it to make sure that I can catch that what's left of the seam allowance. So if this is 1/2 inch, okay, that's okay. So I just want to make sure that when I sew this, the tabs get caught in the seam. Okay, and now the back princess pieces. I should put these pattern pieces away because right now they're just spread across my table. All right, these side back pieces, yes. All right, so we're going to Right sides together, join the notches. Yes, where are the notches? Goodness gracious. I did have the notches, but I don't see them, so there's my chalk. Okay, I'm just going to remark the notches. All right, notches. No, oh, so that's gonna fall. Woo! All right. Okay, these are pinned. I'm going to pin the sides, side seam, whatever, side panels, matching up the notches. So this is going to go here. Pinning that. Then I'm going to pin this. This notch goes here. To the end. Pinning this curve now. Hello, hello, welcome. I am on a challenge to sew for at least 15 minutes a day. And honestly, it has been, I'm not gonna say revolutionary, but it's definitely made a difference. I started this project, we'll say back in January, with cutting it out. I'm working on a mock-up for a design. And this is the most work I've done on it in the last week, like consecutive work. So this challenge has actually been really helpful. And I've only been sewing for 15 minutes a day. So a little can go a long way is what this challenge is proving to me. A little bit of consistency can go a long way. All right. So just going through, pinning in between the pins that I've already placed just to make sure everything stays in place. And I'm a person who prefers pins over the clips because I can't run over the clips. With the clips, you have to take them off as you go. With these pins, I am running over them. With a prayer, like don't break the needle, please, but I take that risk. Living life on the wild side of sewing. I'm just kidding, that was weird. All right, so one side is pinned, and we are going to pin the other side, making sure that she is caught. She is caught. So I'm gonna move this pin so it lessens my risk of running her over. Okay, and I'm gonna pin the other side. Ooh, we're a little dusty. A little dusty. Okay, finding the notches first, lining those up. Making sure the tab gets grabbed. That is my iron letting me know it's just turning off. Okay, pin. Pinning and pinning. So today the kid has the dental appointment, which is why I'm starting from home, starting my day job from home, and why I don't have to rush right now. Because once I get off this live, I'm going to clock in. I'm going to wash my face and start my day with some hygiene, and then I'm going to clock in. And then she doesn't have to wake up for another, I think, 30 minutes, half hour. My kid is one of those ones to wake up slow and get ready slow, so she has to wake up earlier than she probably would have to. So she can have time to get ready. And I don't have to scream at her. That was like my parenting adjustment there. Like I'd rush her, like hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And then one day I was like, why? Why am I rushing her? Just wake her up early. She wants to take her time to get ready. That's fine. Got to give her the time to wake up early. So that's what we do. Whenever we leave, I wake her up an hour and a half before it's time to go. And that has made mornings less stressful for both of us. All right, almost done pinning. Oh, I didn't match the start up first, or this notch up first, but she's in the correct spot, so that's good. All right, almost done pinning. Yes. Again, sewing is only like 10% of actual sewing. The rest is preparation. Prepping, pressing, pinning. I have no more peas in me. But it's all a part of the process, right? Okay. Up, she's getting a little bumpy here. I don't want her to be bumpy. I want her to be smooth. So let's figure this out. No, up. There's the alarm. So it has been 15 minutes. Come on, come on. Trying to flatten that out. I don't want any excess. One seam or one side of the seam to have more than the other. I want her to be flat. So I'm trying to maneuver her to be flat, because I don't want any gathers or puckers in this seam. Okay. She flat. All right. Timer is going off. I have to figure out how to put a sound on. I don't know. The ringer's on, but it's not loud. But it's been 15 minutes. I am going to do these seams just so I can have the step done. So let's do that. Ew, I almost knocked out my iron. Okay. Here we go. And I'm going to make sure. Here we go. Yep. Gotta turn on first. Things under. No, things under. All right. My snips fell. So to make sure, oh, she put myself, make sure everything is okay, no puckers. She was caught. Yes, okay, so that one is good. That was my alarm to continue with getting ready and being on time. I have an alarm set for every half hour to make sure that I'm staying on time and getting ready. It's for like school and all that stuff. No, it's not. It's for life. So I just make sure that I stay on time that way. Every half hour it goes off. And that is in addition to my 10-minute snoozes or 9-minute snoozes. So there's a lot of alarms happening in the morning. Quite sure my next door neighbor hates it, no matter who my next door neighbor is. I'm sure I've never gotten a complaint, but a complaint, did I say complaint? I've never gotten a complaint, but I'm quite sure they hate it because from 4 o'clock, that sounds bad, from 4 o'clock to the time I leave, alarms are going off. Is it something I'm trying to fix? I don't know. I don't know. I am, because it's more of the, when I say I want to do something, I'm going to do something. I want to believe myself, and me hitting snooze when I say I'm going to wake up at that time is me not believing myself when I say something. So I would like to fix that. The efforts of this morning didn't show that, because I sure did snooze from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So, or 6:30 actually. I think no, 6:15. I got up at 6:15. Which is the time the live is supposed to start. Ha 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 ha. Which is the latest time the live is supposed to start. Alright, finishing the seam, 1/2-inch seam allowance, making sure she's in there and she's caught. Alright. I don't like how that edge is. Cut. Moving her to the side. Warming up the iron, because I am also going to press the seam while we're here. While we are here. Oh, let's move you. Okay. I'll take these out. No. Look, so much farther than I was the beginning of last week. This time last week. It's crazy. All right, so she's caught, yes. Ooh, she looks pretty. Except for the tab thingies. All right, almost there, almost there, almost there. Ah, just kidding. All right, so here is our back. Now I'm going to press the seams, and then we will call it for today. Do I have to clip any? I don't think I have to clip any. It's not. No, I'll probably clip a little, will I? So on, shoot. So on curves, you clip them to help them lay flat. I don't know if I have to do that on these yet. We will see. All right. So I will also get my ham out too. So it says press flat and then open. I'm just going to go straight to open because I don't like extra steps. For no reason. For no reason. So it's going in, pressing them flat. Yeah, I'm going to bring, am I going to bring the hem out? Because I don't know where the hem is. Oh, right here. This is my Taylor's ham. And this just helps press out curves so I don't flatten the shape. Unwanted ruffles. Oh, this table. This table. This makes me so happy. This makes me so happy. You see the difference? This is why we press. This is why we press. Okay. So this seam was not pressed. This seam is pressed. Do we see the difference? Do we see the difference? All right. Thank you. Thank you for those hearts. I'm going to press the other seam. Good morning. I'm going to press the other seam. All right. We're pressing it flat and open. No, it says press it flat and then open, but I don't like doing the same step twice. So I'm just going to press it open. That is part of my lazy sewing, and I'm okay with that. All right. Oh, thank you. It is a big difference. I mean, but that's like, honestly, a good press is how you can keep your stuff from looking cheap or crafty. So at the bare minimum, when you're sewing, press your seams. Press them. All right. And I'm a person who hates ironing. Like on my regular clothes, I do my best not to iron anything. But I will always reluctantly pull out the iron for sewing because it makes a huge difference. Okay, so I'm pressing these parts, the flat parts, just on the board, and then I'm gonna get my ham out again. Get my ham. All right, there. Okay. Now, going over the actual curve part. Now, I'm not gonna clip the seam allowance on these curves. It's not that big of a curve to necessarily need it. So I think we're okay. Okay. We're gonna go to the front, hit it another lick. Just make sure every part is cooperating. Okay, what'd you say? Sorry, you're so far away. Me too. I pop my clothes in the dryer, but when I sew, I love to iron. Oh yeah. Oh, you pop your clothes in the dryer to iron them? I actually, because I do a lot of t-shirts, I don't dry a lot of my clothes, so it's honestly whatever comes off the whatever, like when I hang it up, that kind of helps, I guess. It stretches out or relaxes some of the wrinkles, but you know what? I have no one to impress. The majority of my day, I'm in a relationship. I got my man. I'm going to work. I got my job. Oh, that sounds bad, but hey. If you are focusing too much on my clothes, about my wrinkled clothes, you got something else wrong with your life. You need to focus more on your life. That's what I think, okay? So this is the back. We got her done. Completion. All right, so this is today's steps. Tomorrow, and tomorrow's 15 minutes. What do we think we're working on? Let's see. The front. Ooh, it's almost time for the welt pockets. Almost time. I got to put the front together, and then it's the well pocket. So we'll see. We'll see. So we're starting the front tomorrow. How far we get, I don't know. But that is what is on the horizon. So thank you for joining me today. This is, again, Chainstitch, where I try and sew at least 15 minutes every day to build that habit and to remind myself that what I want matters. What I want matters. All right. So until next time, guys, keep designing your best life. Bye.